everyone, welcome back. So here I am back with another Valentine's Day look. Couldn't do Valentine's Day look and not incorporate a red, and when working with red I really like pairing it with a brown smoky eye like you see here. Absolutely love this look. And I just want to mention, in my last video I did ask for you guys to ask me some questions because I'm thinking about doing a Q&A video. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them down below for me. And I'm also thinking about starting a beginner series, so it's where I show you everything in depth for those that are not familiar with makeup as much as others. So if you have any idea of what type of videos you guys would like to see in that series for beginners, please let me know in the comments down below. And without further ado, if you guys want to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. My loves, welcome back. So here I'm just taking some concealer as primer and we're just priming the eyelid, and then we're gonna go ahead and set it with this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. So we're gonna take the orange shade here in this Milani palette, and we're just gonna go ahead and put that pretty much as a transition shade. I want the orange to peek out. I really like the look of that with a red lip. And then now we're going to be taking this shade here, and we're going to be using the Morphe 433 brush, and we're placing that directly in the crease and just blending it out. And now we're going to take this brown color. I would have maybe used a brown base, so if you have a brown base, do that first and then use the brown on top. So we're just placing that all over the lid and just blending it in the crease just to make sure there's no harsh lines. And now we're just going to take this color here and we're going to just put it in the brow bone, so it's just pretty much going to clean up anything. And now we're just taking the NYX primer and we're taking this foundation, which I've really been enjoying for the past week or so, and this is the Beauty Blender. This is the Real Technique sponge. And now we're going to take this two concealers from L'Oreal True Match. I really love these concealers. If you guys haven't tried it out, definitely do. I feel like they don't get enough hype here on YouTube, but they're really good. So I'm mixing two shades. I'm using a light and a light medium just to give me that perfect color that I'm looking for. And we're just going to make sure we blend that out with the damp sponge. So just make sure you blend everything out so that everything looks seamless. And now we're going to take the Airspun powder, and this is in the translucent extra coverage, and we're going to go ahead and press the powder in. We're not going to go ahead and dust it off like we usually do. This also gives your skin or foundation concealer a really airbrushed effect. And then we're just taking the powder just on the brush and just going over the areas that we didn't put the translucent powder in. And here we're just bronzing up the face. You guys have seen, I just like to bronze it up, not so much of a harsh contour. So I really like that for this. And we're gonna go ahead and line our lips with the Jordana lip liner. So just line your lips to your liking. I like to kind of overdraw my lips a little bit, which is what I'm doing here. And I'm taking this Milani color in Amore, and we're going to go ahead and use that right on top. I really like these Milani liquid lipsticks. Definitely recommend them to you. It's a really pretty red. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and clean up the edges. So you want everything to look nice and crisp, just make sure you go ahead and do this step. And then now we're going to do our lower lash line. So we're going to go in with that first orange shade that we used, and I'm using that all over the lower lash line, dragging it down to where my crease starts on the eye. And then we're going to go ahead and take the second shade that we used and also place that right on top. And then with the brown, we're taking this e.l.f. brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and just outline the lower lash line. And then we're just gonna slightly blend it. We don't want any harsh lines, even though you're gonna see the line there, but it's just gonna look a little softer when you blend it out. So now I'm taking this Rimmel nude liner and just putting that in the lower lash line. And then we're gonna take this sparkly shade here for the inner tear duct. I love a sparkly inner tear duct. And now we're just gonna ahead and highlight with the Champagne Pop highlighter. And I'm taking the Ardell Glamour lashes, and that's what I'm using for today. And you guys, don't forget to ask me questions for a Q&A video that I'm planning pretty soon. And once again, I thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm using the Wet n Wild setting spray. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching.